Okay, so we get another abduction. This one is a moderate abduction, huh? Moderate. So I probably will not be taking rookies. Hey there, Hugs. Young man. Ah, that sounds funny. Hello, young man. Oh, that sounds funny. How are you, man? Ready to see me get salty and rage quit? Hello, the rest in the future. Yeah, there's probably no one else here. Okay, gunner. Who else can I take, huh? Urban close quarters, that means that there's not gonna be room for more than one sniper. You're playing Factorio with your friend right next to you. That's good, man. It's good that you're having fun with that game. I probably wouldn't like it. You gave me links, I checked it out. Not a game for me, but I'm happy you're having fun with it. That's good, man. I had a interesting day with XCOM. It actually was not biased against me, and the game did not try to destroy me. So I'm quite happy with that, actually. Quite happy that the game did not try to destroy me earlier today. So hopefully this is gonna be, you know, also a good mission, but we'll see, I guess. Who else do I want to take? Woodman Close Quarters, that kinda seems like a mission for another assault, but do I have a low-level assault that I would like to level up, maybe? I actually have few low-level assaults. I can take Glenn Freaky Friendly, actually. Yeah, let's take him. Let's take him, actually. Okay, shotgun. We need alloy platings. The only problem today that I have is that it is so hot that it's almost unbearable. It is almost unbearable. It's so hot today. But besides that, everything's good. Like you can see the fan behind me running. I don't know if you can hear it. You shouldn't be able to hear it. If you do, I'm sorry if it's interfering with the stream. But you shouldn't be able to hear it. I checked and it's not, the microphone is not capturing that. At least it wasn't capturing that. But it's so fucking hot. It's ridiculous. I have to have it. I basically have the window open even though it's nighttime, and I have the fan running all the time because it's so fucking hot. It's just unfucking bearable. Really, it's ridiculous how hot it is. You have something that will help me in my adventure? Salt? Thank you. I needed that. I definitely needed that, man. Thank you. I appreciate the salt. Thank you very much. Yeah, but the heat is really killing me today. You know what? I'll actually give you a AP grenade, maybe? No, you don't have mobility, so what am I talking about? I'll give you a smoke. Yeah, I'll give you a smoke. I'll have 2 medkits here, that's gonna be enough. Something loud outside. Alloy plating and AP grenade. And here I'll take again alloy plating. Come on. I'll take a machine pistol and a smoke. And you know what? On the assaults, I think I also will take machine pistols. Although, yeah, oh, I will. well. Okay. No. Like I said, I already streamed today like for 2 hours. I was lucky. I didn't get unlucky. I should say I didn't get unlucky. So
the next deployment site
I'm quite happy with today. So I'm hoping the game is not gonna try to fuck me over again, like it did 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the game basically tried to fuck me over as much as it can. So I was not happy with it. I don't want those soldiers to lose will and lose experience that they wouldn't get, so I just restart. I'm playing Bronzeman, so I can restart missions. This is not full Iron Man. So fuck that. Let's try again. I do have shivs, and I do use shivs, but in this campaign I still didn't have a chance. The main situation where I use shivs is early game bomb disposal missions. I usually build I basically use one of each shiv most of the time. So I build one regular shiv at the start of the campaign. Then I build, when I can and when I have the alloys, I build additional alloy shiv. And maybe if I have the resources and want to do it, I build hovering. But the hover shiv is like additional thing. I don't do it often. Shivs are great early game because they are basically early tanks, early mechs, let's say, that can face tank shit that your soldiers just cannot. And they are great for like bomb disposal missions and hard council missions, basically, like I said. Because they just, you know, they can move forward, not give a fuck if they get hit, and just face tank shit. But later in the game, when you start fighting mutants and shit, shivs become basically shivs become like a back row sniper class that cannot really take damage, because like a mutant elite will two-shot a shiv, right? Alloy shiv, I mean. He will one-shot a regular shiv, and he will two-shot yes, come on. And he will two-shot a alloy shiv, so you cannot really count for, you know, consider them tanks later on.
Position confirmed.
Okay, we need to move here a bit.
Will do. Afirmativo.
Man, like, I would not have to restart the fucking mission if not for that annoying, oh, the AI ignores its own rules. Like, there are rules for the game for a fucking reason. Like, tactical games like this need certain rules so you as the player can learn them and use them to fight aliens. But when the game decides that it's gonna ignore its own rules, that's when the problems start, right?
Shot wide.
That's when the fucking problem starts. And that's when it starts being annoying and just not fun. When aliens decide that they will not play by the rules that were established as the core rules of the game.
Moving.
That's when there are problems that start being problems. Yeah, like later in the game you can use them also, like you said, for basically as a scout. You can do that definitely later in the campaign.
Okay. Frag out.
I don't know if I said it already, but I don't like this map. Never liked this map. They should not see me. Yeah, because they are somewhere here. Okay. got a low percent shot in, but that's good. Okay, see, this is again another thing that... wow, that's an interesting move that you did there. That's another thing that is weird. Shotgun, and I don't understand that. Shotguns have Overwatch working in a specific way. If you ever were interested why shotgun soldiers will not trigger their Overwatch that often, it's because shotguns, it doesn't show you anywhere in the stats, but if you equip your soldier with a shotgun, they will shoot a Overwatch shot only at a 40+% shot or 40+ chance to hit, right? So if a alien runs, I had to take that shot. Like, what else could I do? That would save me a lot of trouble if that hit, but of course it didn't. If you ever noticed, your assaults, because usually you use assaults with shotguns, your assault will not take a below 40%, I'm sorry, shot with Overwatch when he has a shotgun equipped. Yet this time he took a 30. I don't know why, but he took a 30 for some reason. And 40 is the breakpoint. So what gives game? I really always get very annoyed and very pissed when the game breaks its own rules and does things that it is not supposed to. Shotgun users will only shoot if you have a 40+% chance to hit with an Overwatch. That's how the shotguns are designed and coded in the game. Yet for some reason he took a shot with having like 32 instead of 40+. Why? I don't know. That's why I Overwatch with the shotguns. Because I was expecting that result, but the game gave me a different result for no reason. Which is very, very frustrating. Okay, let's kill you. 95. Please hit. 95, thank you. Okay, let's suppress you.
Copy that.
Just in case. Okay, good. We hit. That's overall very good.
Headed there now.
On my way.
I have to move you here, Rocketeer. You prefer LMG over SAW? Unless you bring two gunners. I actually am the opposite. I am the complete opposite. I don't like LMGs at all. I basically only use SAWs. I don't like LMGs. Because maybe it's because I already use a lot of snipers and they are immobile, so I don't like to have two immobile classes, but I basically don't use LMGs at all. But that's the fun part about Long War, I feel, that everyone has their own playstyle and everyone does things differently. I think that's actually a fun part about Long War. Vanilla XCOM didn't have that many things to you know, change and use, and didn't give you that many options because it was, you know, it just had less stuff, right? So it was definitely. Oh god. Sorry about the loudness, by the way, guys. Usually my stream is quite clean and quite quiet in terms of I rage and I'm loud, but the background is quiet. But it's so hot recently, I have to have the window open and the fan running behind me because it's unbearable here. It's unbearable if I don't have that. Like, I checked one day when, like last summer, without the fan and with a closed window, it's over 50 degrees in my room, right? If I close the door and I try to make like a, you know, good sound environment for the stream, it's over 50 degrees in my room. So it's just unbearable to stream in conditions like that. So I have to have the window open and the fan on, so it's a bit louder. So I'm sorry about that if that's a problem. Hope it's not, but I still apologize. You have a single mobile sniper. I don't have any mobile snipers. I don't have any. That's why I say, I think because I don't have mobile class, I don't have mobile snipers, because I only use immobile snipers. I only use snipers that have either in the zone disabling shot or did I not steady you? I only basically use either in the zone disabling shot snipers, or I use double tap crit build snipers. I think because of that, maybe I don't like LMGs, because I already have an immobile class, and I don't like to have two mobile soldiers in one team, right? So maybe that's it. I don't know, but I just don't like that that idea. Kind of thinking if I should shoot. Like, the thing is, it's not guaranteed to actually kill them. If I don't guarantee a kill, this is gonna be a bad situation. I cannot guarantee a kill on them because I don't have that much aim. Yeah, in terms of gunners, I usually take double tap myself also. I feel that the aim penalty for rapid fire, even though rapid fire is a good ability and it allows you to move and shoot, I feel that the rapid fire is just has such a big penalty with, like, it's 15 aim, man. It's minus 15 aim. Yeah, Seekers and drones have insane damage reduction. That's why I'm hesitant to just shoot them. I'm kind of thinking I should just rocket them, retreat my dude and rocket them. And I think I actually will do that, because I don't trust the game to be fair. I do not trust the game to be fair here. But what I will do first is I will try to take a shot with the sniper. Just like, if it hits, it's gonna be good. See, just, you know, was worth testing. If it didn't hit, I wouldn't lose anything. If it hit, I have the dude down, and now I can just retreat you and rocket you fuckers.
Say hello to my little friend.
We will not get any corpses from that, but fuck that. I prefer to have my soldiers not take damage. Plus, Seekers are annoying because if they stealth later, it's hard to unstealth them, so fuck that. You find saws more suited for rapid fire. The thing is, I don't really see a difference in that. To be completely honest, like, a LMG is great for double tap, but a saw is the same with double tap. Like, the difference is basically that with a saw, like, I think what most people think when they pick a LMG over a saw for a double tap build is that double tap allows you to shoot twice if you didn't move, right? And because LMGs make you you know, with LMG you don't move, people think, oh, that's a nice combination because I have a weapon that doesn't allow me to move, and I have a skill that doesn't allow me to move. Yeah, that is true, but with a saw, you can move, get into position, shoot once or suppress, and next turn have a double tap on, right? And it's basically the same thing. So I don't know. I just like saws more. I don't like soldiers that cannot do anything after moving. I don't like soldiers that cannot just cannot, you know, operate or deal damage or do anything. Especially for gunners, when gunners have to suppress, right? And the biggest problem I have is because the game is so buggy with line of sight, I don't trust the game with line of sight, basically. That's my biggest gripe with why I don't like LMGs. Because you can be, like, there's so many situations in the game where you're gonna be on an elevation, you're gonna be up on a building or flying it with, you know, with your armor, you're gonna have straight line of sight to with squad sight or without on a alien that your team sees, and you should be able to see him. But according to the game, I don't know, like a small block of crates, or like small crates, half cover or something like that, is blocking your line of sight and you cannot see him, or just there's some line of sight bug and you cannot see him, and it happens all the time. And whenever that happens, like, I get so annoyed because it's just the game's buggy and shit. So I really don't like SAS because of that, LMGs because of that, because if there's a bug with line of sight, I have a soldier that cannot do anything. With a SAW, I can still move forward, suppress, and maybe double tap next turn or something like that. So I always have an option. I feel with LMGs, if you get like bad line of sight or some stupid bullshit like that, you are left without the option. It's like, oh, you cannot move this soldier, have fun. Right, and you cannot shoot with the soldier also, have even more fun. It's just not something I like, basically. Like I said, it's a personal preference, I would say, mostly. Okay, I will move you here. I will move you here.
Moving out.
I basically lure the pod towards me. That's what I usually do, and it usually works. Rapid fire overall, like I said. It's a good ability, but it is ability that has such a downside with the aim penalty. Like 15 aim is a huge amount, especially late game. Like minus 15 aim is such a huge, penalty. So I just don't like it because of that. I'm just not a fan of it because of that.
Moving out.
Steady.
Covering now. Quiet. Do you hear something?
So there are two pods. The problem is, of course, that I don't want to activate both of them at once, but I think that's actually gonna be... That's actually what I'm gonna do. I think. Let's see.
That's affirmative.
Move here. No? Really? Okay, cool. I guess.
Affirmative. Covering now. Come get some.
Like, the plan basically is simple. I'll activate the pod, I'll run the fuck out. And we'll do the rest. Okay, the pod is there. Interesting. It's still not active though? What the hell is going on with that? Like, it gave me vision of it, but it's supposedly not active yet. Huh. Don't tell me that's not a bug, because I would be very, very mad with that. You won't find Sectopod in November. You shouldn't. I never had one, but I guess it's dependent. Like, the thing is that nothing in Long War, from my knowledge, is time dependent. It's just research dependent. So if you were losing a lot of missions, if you allowed them to get a lot of bases, if aliens had a lot of research, I think they can get it earlier, but I don't think they can get it that early. But I know it's not time dependent, I think. It's more research dependent.
Roger that. Scanning.
So if you're doing very well, you can delay certain things that happen, but if you're doing very badly, some things may happen faster, right? Or earlier. Like I said, I don't think it's time dependent. Or related, I should say. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't, I think. Aliens have 9 countries. Well, that's a lot. But then again, I don't know how. You know, there is a mod that I'm using. I'll give you a link to it in a moment if you want. There is a nice mod that allows you to check how well the aliens are doing compared to you. It shows you on the status screen, on the like the global screen. It shows you the aliens research level, the aliens resources level, and it shows you the aliens your threat level. So how afraid of you the aliens are. And it's a very good mod to check things like that, because like it's often not that easy to see things like that and notice things like that. So I'll give you a link if you want later for that, if you want, so you can check out how well you're doing, basically know how well you're doing from that.
Roger that. Por supuesto.
No, you don't. You don't need to start a new campaign. You just have to download the Longwar mod manager and turn on the mod. Okay, see, now they moved. Now they fucking moved. That's cute. That is cute, game. So if they are here, right? I actually don't want to move to the side, because they will get activated. If I don't, I will have a free Overwatch shot at them. Yeah, and I'll be able to hit here where my soldier is when they activate. I will be able to retreat, hit here, and fuck them up, hopefully. I'll actually leave it like we have it here.
I've got my eyes on it.
Shotgun Overwatch, steady. I don't like this map overall. Wow, they moved here. Come on, game, don't be like that. They moved back here. Holy fuck, that's so stupid. One state though. It's so not fun. So not happy with this. Okay, maybe let's do it like this. That should activate, right? Oh, come on! Okay. Somehow we spotted them through our wall. Ah, the AI. And the vision and everything in this game sometimes, really. Okay. Miss, probably, right? You found a pod of 3 outsiders and 1 commander. The commander moved out in the open. Well, good for you, man. Good for you. Go kick his ass. Go kick his ass. Can I shoot that far? It's not gonna be that far. Nah. I thought, like, what I wanted is for them to activate here, and then they would probably move around here to flank my dudes, and then my dudes with the rockets would punish them, but that did not happen. It did not happen the way I wanted it to happen, so... shit.
Me muevo. Yes, sir.
Cover.
Come get some.
Okay. That was not a good activation. I was completely thinking a bit about a different way of activating this. Yeah. Overwatch would probably also miss. You should not be able to flank my dude though, like, we have a lot of... How? Okay, like, okay, right now, I am flabbergasted, and I do not understand the game. He has 1 HP left, I had the red fog on. There's no way he has that much mobility to move once here. And like, look, this is a dash. That distance from here to here is basically a dash from my soldier. He has red fog on, and he has enough movement, supposedly, to move that far and still shoot with one move only. That's cheating. That's... like, come on. Red fog, for fuck's sake. Minus mobility. Of course we missed a 70.
No way that just happened.
Again? Maybe again, huh? Like, dude.
Good riddance. Out of rounds.
Fucking red fog decreases mobility when you take damage. He was at 25% HP, so he should have like minus 50% mobility, yet he can still fucking one move, blue move from here to here and hit my guy with a flank. How the fuck is that even mechanically possible in the game, huh? Or technically possible, I should say. Like, dude, you can fucking move to the whole map even though you are debuffed for half of your mobility and still shoot? Go fuck yourself with that. The game sometimes behaves like the aliens can do anything they want. Because they are aliens. You're beating the aliens in the ground but not in the air. You cannot beat the aliens in the air game. That's the whole point with Long War. You cannot beat them in the air game. You can only maintain them in the air game. You can maintain them and you can more or less... What? Why did you take control over from me with the thingy? Here, fuck you. You can maintain them and you can deal with them in the air game, but you cannot win against them and beat them in the air game. There's even like in Long War, even with the best ships, you cannot beat them in the air game. It's just not how the game is designed, basically. Long War is designed so you can fight in the air game and not lose, but you have to win on the ground. You cannot win in the air.
Moving.
That's how the game is designed, basically, like I said. Even if you build a full, like in vanilla, if you build your first firestorm, you win automatically, right? In vanilla, if you build your first firestorm, you're like, you know, you don't have to worry about anything anymore because you just won the air game. In Long War, even with firestorms, you still cannot shoot down the big ships. You cannot shoot down the big ships, and you will not be able to shoot down the big ships.
Enemy is still alive.
For that game, you have to improve dodge, wingtips, sparrowheads, and armor fighters. Air game overall is very frustrating in Long War. Every player, even the best players in XCOM, in Long War, will tell you that air game overall is just very frustrating in Long War. I have a mod for air game that makes it less RNG dependent. If you want, I can show you another mod that I am using, and it really makes the air game much less frustrating. It doesn't change anything drastically. It just makes the RNG less influential on the air game. That was a very terrible mission. I did badly and I'm not happy with myself, but I don't understand why that floater ignored Overwatch and just rushed in when clearly they never do that. Fire in the hole for the Rocketeer, yes. I need to think about this. Infantry covering fire Overwatch build, yes. Holo targeting. You have decent aim. Yeah, I'll give you holo targeting. And scout, holo targeting also. Okay. Oh, and we have the sniper with Deadeye. I love Deadeye. I think this is the best ability for any class that relies on hitting things a lot. Okay, what they wanted to tell you. I have wait. Long War mods. Okay, so for mods that I have on in Long War that I think are very, very fun, from the most important ones. Long War UFO interception tweak is one of them. I cannot give you links right now because I don't want to I don't want to just search everything, but I opened up the mod manager. So if you want to test out some of the mods that I use for Long War to make it more fun, go to Long War Nexus or XCOM Nexus. Download Long War mod manager. Basically, it allows you to add mods very easily without playing around with it too much. You can add it mid gameplay, mid campaign. You don't have to start a new campaign for most of them. If they aren't like huge, changing a lot of things, you don't have to do anything. And then you just click update Long War. You add the mod and you update Long War through the mod manager, and you have it on. So what I use for the air game is a mod called UFO interception tweak. What it does is it basically increases the duration of air game of fights. So instead of having like a typical interception last like 6 to 8 seconds, you have it last like 12 to 18, right? It increases the duration of the fights. It doubles the duration of the fights, but it decreases the damage of your UFOs and the alien UFOs, well, your ships and the alien UFOs by 50%. So you don't have those annoying situations where aliens two-shot your ship or you two-shot their ship. The fights are longer, which irons out the RNG a bit. So even if you get like a streak of misses, they will get a streak of hits, it's not going to be the end of that fight, right? It takes longer, so the streaks even out themselves. Like I said, they iron out a bit more, and it's less frustrating. You don't have that many situations where you lose like 5 interceptors to 1 UFO because you missed every shot and they hit every shot. Even if something like that happens, you're gonna lose just half of your ships, not all of them. So it irons out everything. It also doubles the duration of the mods. So the aim, dodge, and which one? And those 3 modules that you can use. So everything is basically doubled. The duration of the fights is doubled. The damage is halved. So it nicely balances it out. It's still not perfect, but it's better than vanilla and better than Long War. I feel, because it's not so RNG dependent. It doesn't make it easier, it just makes it less RNG dependent, right? The damage is still there, you don't get any benefit, it's just, you don't get lucky, you don't get the, oh, I hit him twice and critted twice and I shot down that medium UFO with a lucky 2-shot, but you also don't get, oh, that UFO hit me 4 times in a row on 2 interceptors and 2 of my guys are down without even dealing damage, right? Another mod that I use, you saw that in the combat stage, is Permanent Motion Tracker. It's a small little mod that is, I think, very fun. It makes the motion tracker a permanent thing. You saw it in the right corner of the screen. For me, it makes it permanently stay in the upper left corner. It just makes, I think it tactically makes the game more fun. And the one that I wanted to tell you about was Long War Alien Tech Levels. You can check that out on forums. You should be able to find it on forums. Long War Alien Tech Levels. It basically gives you info on aliens research and level. If you go here to the situation room, you can see I have like a small info here. Alien research 58. Alien resources 109, XCOM threat level 6, So this shows me the basic things that, you know, it basically shows me how much of a threat I am to the aliens, how much research they have, how much resources they have. That kind of allows you to see how well or bad you are doing, what to expect from the aliens. You can go on the wikis and learn more about research and resources. If they have a lot of resources, they have a lot of they can send a lot of UFOs and they can do a lot of things to you. They can do a lot of terror missions per month and stuff like that. If they have a lot of research, of course, it boosts their units, plus they can send better units against you faster and earlier. The higher your threat level, the better. The higher your threat level, the more the aliens are afraid of you. Ergo, they will try to focus on you more instead of just taking over other countries. So it's better to have a high threat level. The threat level resets every month, so every month you have to build it up again. You know, you can just check out how exactly it works on the wikis, but it's a very good thing, a very good mod to have, just to see how well or badly you are doing and how well or badly the aliens are doing, basically. I like it. Yeah, we'll give you sectoids for scientists. Vision generator, good. So now next month I'll be able to build a satellite uplink. Oh, I will not? I still don't have enough engineers? How many engineers do I need? Okay, I will have one more, right? Next month. I will have one more. Scientist, engineer. Okay, so I will have 20, so next month I will be able to build. Good. Good.
Commander, the council is requesting your attention.
Oh, come on, not a...
Coming in now.
Portent. Yay. Well, it gives the typical reward. I don't want to do it now, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to do this mission now. Portent is so annoying. Portent is such an annoying mission. I guess I'll do it tomorrow, but... let's just prepare the team. I guess let's just prepare them and we'll do it tomorrow, I guess. I just don't want to deal with this mission today. It's a frustrating mission that sometimes can really fuck you up a bit, so I don't really want to deal with it right now. I have to take this infantry. How many missions did you do already? 4 missions, okay. You didn't have a lot of trouble with Portent? Portent depends, for me at least. Sometimes it's gonna go easy and smoothly, sometimes it's gonna be a hell mission. This is one of those, depends how lucky you are with the shots, right? Because there's, you know, Tin Men and sectoids and sometimes seekers, so it's not really bad. But if you get unlucky, like if you set up an Overwatch trap on one of the drop-ins and you don't kill anything, it can be annoying. Or if you set up a nice, you know, a nice position for your whole team and let's say, I don't know, you get a bad drop-in behind your back. Well, like one of the fuckers will drop behind your back. That's just annoying, right? I'm thinking about taking the Shiv actually on this one. I like having the Shiv here because he's immune to acid. But maybe let's take the Shiv. I don't even have anything for him though. Like I didn't buy anything for him. Oh, and we have to rename him by the way. No. Jarvis 1.0. Okay, assault. Two medkits, three. Three medkits is gonna be enough. I don't have any smokes. I kinda want to have one smoke grenade though. So maybe let's give you a smoke grenade, just in case.